Hello everyone, my name is Relatively Retro and welcome to today's newest video. It is a channel update, and before we begin, I just want to let you know that I got a nice little, if you can hear that, it is a piece of paper. I have a little checklist of things that we're going to talk about so we can make sure to stay on topic and not go too astray. That being said, let's go ahead and get started with this channel update. Enough with the banter. So, extremely exciting news. Supernova II, the computer Supernova II is finally completed. After about 3 years of needing an upgrade. Actually, honestly, I needed upgrades before that. But building a whole new PC, after finally a year of trying to build this thing, it finally worked. Setback after setback has prevented me from having this build be completed. But it is finally done, and I am extremely relieved, and I'm very happy, and just a lot of stress is just gone, and I'm just mentally, I'm like that dog, dude. I'm like that dog. You can see it on the screen. I'm like that dog. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be making a dedicated video solely to the story of Supernova II. I'm gonna try to get some cinematic shots and whatnot, and a couple other things, a bunch of gameplay as well. The quality and whatnot, I'm going to make a dedicated video to the history of Supernova II. Aside from that, not just that video, but I have many different videos that are actively in the works right now, such as I got like 10 different DCS videos just locked up and loaded, just like being made as we speak, talking about the DCS community, talking about DCS missions, talking about all sorts of different stuff. I'm thinking about doing a product review and whatnot on the WinWing F-16 stuff, and my hopes and thoughts for the future products of WinWing, or I think they're known as Wind Control now. But yeah, just a bunch of other things as well, including but not limited to the obvious. It's obvious. Come on, that's what you guys are here for. The boys in Flutzeug videos, and there's going to be a bunch of other stuff as well that aren't just Boys in Flutzeug related. I'm going to be turning things into series. So that's kind of a long story short with that. Not everything is going to be a Boys in Flutzeug website exclusive. Yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, it is in the link in the description below. Boys in Flutzeug does have a website. It did everything from track to computer build, but especially there are some things that I was trying to do, kind of like trialing out, trying to get my craft in, making sure that I'm, still good at editing and whatnot, but basically making some small, short, exclusive content for the Boys in Flutzeug website only, that's only available on that website via YouTube unlisted links. So that was really cool, and obviously there's a lot more things that are in the making that I think you guys are very much going to enjoy, because now I have the ability to use and fly the F4 Phantom and learn all this stuff, the MiG-29, and I'm gonna start learning the KA-50 soon, and I'm gonna start making so many different videos on based off multiplayer servers, based off some single player scenarios, and even a bunch of tutorials as well. The whole thing, so many things that I have the ability to do now because we have the new computer. Speaking of which, voice acting. Yeah, I know, of all the things, right? Voice acting is something that is in the works of me actually doing a lot more professionally. So for those who don't know, aside from working with my parents in the odd job every once in a while, technically my very first job and profession was doing video editing and voice acting. It was around the same time. So I did some stuff for some people around school, and I obviously did some stuff internationally for a little bit, and I kind of did that on and off for a long time until getting the profession that I have today. But obviously voice acting is something that I'm very passionate about, and if you think about it, almost anyone can be a voice actor, but there's not a lot of people that take it to the next level, and that's what I want to do. I want to take it to the next level. So I have me and a buddy are currently doing some voice acting stuff for DCS World missions, and obviously we're going to be making demos, and we're currently in the process of making demos. Right now we're in the script writing phase, we're in the sound effect making phase. We already made a bunch of sound effects in a day, and now we're writing a script, and then we're going to start doing some stuff, and everything's going to start being posted for said voice acting and things like that, of actual demos that aren't just war related. It's other things, like for example documentary, all sorts of different things. But you can hire me to be a voice actor. That's a thing. Don't be afraid. If you need a voice actor or something, whether it's for a DCS mission, some sort of video game, or even just some sort of video background documentary, or it's hey, I don't know, it's you need a news report or something, or yeah, I'll do that. There will be a video that is a lot more dedicated to that as well, for voice acting, and also some behind the scenes look at what me and my buddy are doing, and obviously some other plans in relation for voice acting in DCS. me and the co-founder of the Boys and Flutes Like Marauder is making missions, and he is like really good at making missions, very high quality over quantity. And some of those missions are going to be available for free as part of a campaign with active voice acting in it, in which if you like it, you can hire us. So yeah, like I said, there will be a voice acting dedicated video at some point in the future. That being said, upgrades, people, upgrades. I'm going to be upgrading my setup. Now I know it's like, what? You're telling me that you're still upgrading your setup? I mean, it's really not that much stuff. It's just, I'm still in some debt. I'm getting out of debt soon. But there's still some things that need to be upgraded to the setup, and that's mostly, it folds in half. It is a plastic lifetime table that folds in half. It's like 8 foot, right? And it's not that heavy. It's pretty good, very sturdy, served its purpose, but I need upgrades. I need more space. I need a bigger desk, right? And I'm gonna make my own desk out of wood. I'm going to get some monitor mounts to where everything can actually be properly done in all of that regard. And honestly, just going from there, man. Just upgrades to where it's quality of life. It's not gonna affect content creation at all, like literally at all. It's just a bunch of side projects. There's also a thing that I plan to do to make my own little flight sim out of wood. I'm gonna try to make a little cockpit that's like versatile, modular is the term, and a couple other things, and that's going to be a very interesting adventure. There's going to be some behind the scenes for that, and it's going to go on the official YouTube channel, as well as like I said, getting out of debt. I will be completely out of credit card debt on August 15th, and then after that I got a couple buddies that I need to give some money to because they've helped me out. I'm gonna give them a little extra, and just kind of go from there. But I will be completely debt free by August 15th, and I'm very, very excited about it, and you guys should be too. So now on to the final thing. It's been 7 minutes. I've been yammering. There's been some gameplay in the background that is filmed with Supernova II. As you can tell, the quality is now unmatched. It is unmatched. It is fantastic, right? At least unmatched, as good as I can get it. Obviously, I still got some more testing to do and whatnot, but we'll go from there. Videos, like, yes, I know I'm doing the channel update, but you guys are like, you've been doing channel updates for a hot minute, right? Not as much. You've shown some stuff, but you haven't done enough to get me excited. And that's true. That's completely true and very valid. Actions do speak louder than words, after all. So, where are the videos? I mean, I'll be honest, man. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I basically, so Supernova 1, I was only able to play 3 games for the past 3 years, basically, because those were like the only things I would run, and I couldn't even record except for like maybe one of them. And now we're talking about, I did some stuff with my laptop, set that up, recorded a few videos with that worked, but now I have an entirely new computer, the big rig, Supernova 2, where I have the entire Steam library at my fingertips. Every game that I own I can play, and I can record on top of that as well, in incredible quality. And it's very overwhelming because there's some games that I want to play. I have to break some bad habits, and I have to play more than just the games that I'm used to playing in this nonsensical habitual state. So now it's like the videos will take a lot of time. They will, because I went out to the store the other day and I bought a dry erase board. And so I got some markers and whatnot, and I'm writing down all sorts of things. It looks like scribbles and nonsense from a schizophrenic in the back rooms. And it is, like, I'm creating checklists, I'm creating all these different video ideas. I'm like, okay, what to do here, what to do here, what to post, what to edit, what to do this. Oh, edit this down, do this, do that, do this, do that, right? And obviously, there's some things as well that aren't just video related, but also social media related. So like YouTube Shorts, which is very big actually. There's a dedicated video for that, link in the description. As well as things like Instagram and X and all these other different social media websites that I'm gonna start posting the videos to, as well as the short form content for that to be a lot more regular. So like, say for example, all the great stuff and like the newest BUF videos and whatnot, and even some shorts that aren't part of the regular channel that are, they would be exclusive technically, but not anymore because, they'll be on the things. They will be posted on the social media. So yeah, follow that. But the videos will take time. They will take time. I'm not going to make just random videos to where it's like, a perfect example, right? The Boys and Flutes Like videos are, I kind of viewed everything as content, right? I don't like the word content. I don't like the word content. Is it content? Yeah, everything is, right? Everything is content now. I don't want to make content. I want to make art. I want to make something worthwhile. I want you to enjoy your time being spent watching my videos. I want you to subscribe, and every time you see that notification of, oh, hey, Relatively Retro posted a video, I want you to be like, yeah, I'm excited. I want to see what this guy has next. That's why the Boys and Flutzeug videos, it's going to be more than just Boys and Flutzeug. It's more than just DCS. Obviously, DCS is a big focus because I've got to figure out what I'm going to do, and you know, if I get enough footage of a certain game to have a lot of fun with that, and just kind of go from there, of like, oh, best clips of this, best clips of that, blah blah blah, of all sorts of different games, and maybe even figure out a story with that. I'm storyboarding for DCS, dude. Like, I actually have like series and their names planned out in like for the series. Like, Boys and Flutzeug is a series. It is random stuff, all the great funny moments that me and my friends did, just completely random, right? There's gonna be other stuff where it's gonna be like actual missions and stuff, but turned into content. There's going to be tutorials. There's so many different. I'm literally turning these things into series, and even turning to a certain extent kind of movies as well. You know, you combine them all, it'd be a big movie or whatever. You know, something like that. But obviously, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to make these videos. You got 8 hours worth of content that turns into 15 minutes just for a BUF video, and sometimes those 8 hours can be 10 minutes into a video. Like, honestly, like, it can, right? But we have the means, we have the ability, and it just has to be done. So honestly, that's really the end of the update. You know, so many videos planned. I'm even gonna write like 6 more videos down on the board of like what to talk about in the next videos coming up. Channel update is just gonna be the first, and I'm actually gonna hold off on actually posting the channel update. So yeah, like, I don't know when it's being posted. It's being made today, Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. I don't know when it's going to be posted, but there's going to be a video a day later, and then there's going to be another video 2 days later, and it's going to be like posting a video about something every 2 days. Actually, like every 2 to 3 days, give or take, maybe even 4, that are edited, fully streamlined, and everything. And it's just going to be a constant form of, hey, I go to work, I go to sleep, I wake up, I make a video, I edit a video, and then I basically repeat that process almost every single day. And you know, it's very, very exciting. And I know it's like, I know I don't seem that excited, but I really am. If anything, I'm more just relieved. I'm excited and I'm relieved. So that being said, I know it's been 14 minutes. I tried to keep it below 10, but you know, I'm excited. It's just a video. Whether you guys watch it or not, it doesn't matter to me. But all I know is that it's out there, and if you watch it through, leave a comment, say, I don't know, good video Nova, right, or something like that. If you guys don't know, long story about that, but we'll save that for another time. So have a good one. Thank you all for watching, and look forward to content in the future. Or excuse me, look forward to the videos in the future. No more content. We're doing shit for real. Have a good one. Ciao.